Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Today we're going to finally get to the inside of my 2016 528 series. And I bought this about 3 years ago. And you know what? I've never cleaned the inside leather seats. So a couple of weeks ago, we did my wife's X7. We used a new leather cleaner made by Color Lock. These seats are a lot older. They're a lot shinier. They need a lot more work to them. A lot more than that new leather cleaner on Color Lock's going to do. And you know, I had some Mcguires that I've used like almost never, and I figured I would try two different products. So today we're going to do the Chemical Guys leather cleaner on one side of the seat, and we're going to do some Mcguire's leather vinyl cleaner on the other side of the seat. See which one works better. Whichever one seems to work better, we're going to do on the rest of the car. So on the rest of the seats on the inside. So let's get to it. So as we have a look at the inside of the car, we can see that this steering wheel is shiny as shiny can be. Front seats are quite dirty. Of course, the floors are dirty. The sills are dirty. I really, in 2020, on the lockdown, I barely drove this car. I think I got 2 months to the gallon in car. So we see the back seat is also quite dirty, and the floors. So we're going to put down some Mcguires on this side. We'll put down some Chemical Guys on that side. We'll see which one looks better. And whichever one I think does a better job, I'm going to use on the front two seats and the rest of the car. Then we'll just detail the rest of the inside of this car, give it a good cleaning. You can see it's obviously not very clean. I mean, even when you look down in there, there's some chocolate sitting down in there. I think those are Junior Mints. But so this car needs quite a bit of work, and I think today's the right day to do it. Okay, the first thing we're going to start out with is a quick vacuum. Make sure we get the seats nice and clean before we spray it down. My goodness, got some kind of wackiness in there. Get back to that. Okay, we'll start with the Mcguires. I pulled the seat out so I could get to the back of it a little bit. So I've got a synthetic bristle brush, Mcguire's, a smaller detailing brush, and of course, a nice wipe. So we will start. Whew. Give it a little shake. I'm gonna go and spray it right on the seat. It's never been done. Give it a nice rub down. It is dirty. Ooh, yuck. There's a lot of dirt on there. Probably do this in a couple of passes. detail brush. Get down to these crevices a little bit. Alright, since that's pretty dirty, I'm going to go on and wipe that with the cloth once and do it again. Oh my goodness. Look at all that stuff coming off of there. That is pretty nasty. So we will give this a double wash down. Okay. Brush. And let's turn this cloth over and see what we get with this wipe. A little less dirt came off that time, which means we got a good amount off the first time, which I like. Okay, I'll do a little more finishing touches on this and we'll... Okay, so this side's done. You can see the sweat marks from my arm there. I mean, it definitely got cleaner. I'm gonna go and clean this side over here with the chemical guys and see if that makes any better. Okay, this side we're gonna do the chemical guys. I'm gonna do the same thing and spray it on first. See how this does. Here with the brush. a towel here. Nice fresh towel. Wipe the whole thing down. Getting a lot of dirt off of there. So like the other side, I'm going to do it one more time. There's no scent to either of these, which is okay with me. I always wonder with things with scents, how much we pay just to have it smell good. All right. Turn this over. I have my lovely wife out here supervising, which is why the film is probably better on this side. Okay. And then I'll just wipe this down. Well, it's hard to say. Which one do you think looks cleaner, dear?
I don't know.
I'd say they probably both do pretty much the same good job. I mean, we needed to clean it, right? So pH balance. Yeah, it looks the same. I mean, I don't know. I mean, leather cleaner's probably leather cleaner. I think the trick is in how you protect it after you get it clean. So the one thing that I noticed when we did the color lock was it was a nice foam that you could put on the brush itself. I'd rather put it on a brush than spray it all over the seats. But we'll let this dry for a couple minutes and then come back and have a look. All right, so looking at it, and I'm just talking to the boss, she thinks this side's a little bit cleaner than this side. So for all the haters that hate the chemical guys, well, to me it just seemed like it spotted a little bit more when I was wiping it off. It left some spots, but it also could be because this is the side that my daughter sits on the most, so maybe it's got more scratches and things, and the other one is a little cleaner. But they both came off with a lot of dirt. I think both products work. It's just leather cleaner. So we're going to keep on cleaning the rest of the back here, including the bottom, and then we'll move up to the front. And I think we'll do Mcguire's on the driver's side, and we'll do the chemical guys on the passenger side. So since we have some dirt and some plastic bits and some trim while we do this, I'm also going to try out the chemical guys all-purpose cleaner and degreaser, and to get some of the bigger stains. And then I'll probably do a little bit of this not much left of this total interior cleaner and protector. But when I'm all done with it, I'm going to put some interior detailer on it from Adams, and do the dash and everything, get a nice cleaner on it. So we'll get to cleaning. Here's that green all-purpose cleaner. Trying to get some of this gunk out of the inside.
That's a gum.
Is it gum?
Yeah.
And that's gum too, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like a candy.
Oh my goodness.
Gardens.
And she's, oh, that'll pop right out. Well, as you can see, she's in there digging, getting that junior mint candy out of there that's been sitting there for a couple years. We're also working on vacuuming. The back is looking good. It's clean. Next thing I'm going to do is get these mats clean. I have never cleaned these things since I got this thing. I think I'll do a whole nother video on that. All right, looks like my other camera was out of battery, so we'll finish this off with the iPhone. So on the passenger side, we're going to use the chemical guys. My wife is now doing the cleaning, I'm doing the filming, for obvious reasons. She's a better cleaner than I am. We'll start calling her the detail master. Now for the front seats, because they are perforated, because this has the ventilation in it, we are going to spray it onto the brush itself instead of directly onto the seat. Just ignore the fact that we already sprayed some on the seat. You can use that small detail brush too. It's up top there. Extending the front part of the seat. The other camera is actually a DJI Mini 2, which has a gimbal in it, so it will be a lot less shaky than my hands here. But that's what it looks like after a nice clean. We'll give it one more coat, and we'll move on to the other side. We'll do one more brushing on it, give it a double clean. Onto the driver's side. Oh, I was zoomed in. No wonder the steering wheel was so close. Mcguire's definitely has a more of a cleaner smell to it. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very industrial.
Oh my goodness, that's so dirty.
Yeah, I do sit in that side a lot more than I sit in the other side. I'm gonna get that center console with it too.
Let's clean that.
Okay, so here's what we have with the chemical guys. She's still going to town on the other side. Plus we've got the side of this chair to clean a little bit too. So we've got more to clean. But when we get done with that, we'll do a once over for both. While she does the other side still, I'm gonna go in and get some of this steering wheel done. I am using the Chemical Guys leather cleaner on this side. I know this isn't leather, this is vinyl, but it still gets clean this way. thing is still pretty shiny. So we'll do another round of this. Put some more. Sticky. We'll let that dry. Switch sides, and we're going to use the Mcguire's on this side. Now I did also have a bottle of this Mcguire's Gold Class leather conditioner, and we're going to spray this onto a rag and wipe it onto the seats and finish putting a nice bit of protection on here. All right, so we got the final product. We have cleaned, wiped down, protected. You can see the steering wheel still has work to be done. I'm gonna have to get a different cleaner for that or work harder on it. Still haven't done the outside, but we have finished doing the inside.